Good morning. Grab your coffee, your tea, your OJ, whatever it is. I'm going to give you a minute to join us for virtual coffee club this morning. Not only is it a Monday, it's the Monday of a brand new month today. It's kind of crazy. Good morning, Melodyne. Good morning, Liz. Feels good to just chillax together this morning. So I hope you're well. I hope your weekend was good. As you jump on our coffee this morning, please say hello in the comments and let me know who's hanging out today. We're just doing the stalling portion. So it's good. Hey, Cal, good morning. We're just going to give people a few more seconds to get their coffees, get themselves situated. Yo, Cheryl, good morning. You seem a little zippy today. Is that correct? Kathy, morning. So, how's your Monday? I was saying earlier, not only is it a Monday, but it's the Monday of a brand new month. So, we're going to talk a little bit about what your motivation is on a Monday. I know that I'm going to have to go work in my desk space, office space, I think today, because otherwise, good morning, Kevin. Otherwise, I think that I will stay on the couch and watch Yellowstone all day, and I won't actually do any work. Good morning, Cadence and Cadence Mama. It's animal print as many days of the week as I can, Mike LaBelle. So what's your motivation Monday? Do you want to share something? Maybe you might be looking for motivation. We're going to share a little bit of that today, but we also have to check in. We have a very important follow-up to do from something that happened on the weekend. So I am just waiting for my special guest to get situated and ready. And then we will bring her in to hang out with us. So let's see if she's here. Hey, buddy.
Hello.
How are you?
I can't hear you.
You can't hear me today? We're choppy. We have bad signal over on my neck of the woods today. It's like creepy Monday. You're like, I got nothing. We're just going to stare at her for the next couple of minutes, and that's it. I could try putting headphones.
I might have to leave it and come back. For some reason, I can't hear you.
Difference for you? Maybe not. Maybe exit stage left and come back in. I don't know. I can hear you okay. I'm not sure, but she will be back. Can you guys hear me okay? I'm sure if you're talking to me, you are. You would have said so. I don't know what Kathy's saying. Mike didn't get enough on Friday. Sorry, fingers not working on a Monday. Didn't get enough of hanging out with us on Friday. Never. That was Michaela, of course, and she's going to be back hopefully to check in with us because Mick Winter Games was on Saturday night. So we had Mick on and Alyssa, who hosted this little dating shenanigan on the weekend. And what was kind of fun, it was just an entertaining night. I know, Kelly, if you're still with us, we were texting back and forth throughout the show, talking about which bachelor we thought Michaela should pick and what things look like. And there were some characters, there were some interesting folks. If you didn't get a chance to check out the Mick Winter Games, you can find the show up on YouTube. So you can still catch and check what you missed on Saturday night. But yeah, Kelly and I were talking quite a bit throughout the show about who we felt Michaela should choose. Michaela, of course, didn't have her phone while she was on the show, so she couldn't get all my messages, but I tried. She killed some of the ones I wanted her to, so it was all good. Kelly thinks we need Barb's as a special Friday guest. I don't know. That would be extra special, wouldn't it? Are you back?
Yep, it's working.
Now you've got a better connection. Welcome.
Hello, thank you.
So we were just talking a little bit about, for those who didn't get a chance to see the Mick Winter Games on Saturday night, that it's up on YouTube so people can go check out the show. But how are you feeling the Monday after you've had sort of have any buyer's remorse? Yeah.
Yeah, no. So far, so good. I'm a little tired.
Yeah,
a little bit of a after party. I was hurting yesterday, but I think it was such a great experience. I know when Alyssa and I came on to talk about it, we weren't entirely sure what to expect, and it for sure exceeded my expectations. It was such a fun night. And I know in talking to some of the guys afterwards too, they said they had so much fun. They were like, what a good experience, like just something fun to do on my Saturday night in quarantine. So everybody had a great time. And I hope that everybody was watching also had fun. I know we had some technical stuff, but I think it turned out pretty good.
Yeah. What was the hardest part about the show?
Kicking people off. I had the hardest time being like, please leave the chat.
You've been Mick chopped. Yeah.
Yeah. It was really hard actually, especially when you don't know anything about them. And Alyssa right away was like, so who are you sending home? And then Steve was like, maybe we need to ask some questions.
Yeah. She was just ready to chop people all the time. And then a good friend of yours, you couldn't figure out who you should cut at one point. So you did a call a friend and one of your friends chopped somebody. That was kind of interesting.
Yeah, and she was a savage. I messaged Terrence yesterday and I was like, I'm so sorry. She was so ruthless. He said and of course he was like, no hard feelings. Like that was like so funny. Her reasoning was a little weird, he said. I said, okay.
Well, and of course, I mean, honestly, we were in and out in an hour, probably. Like it's not a lot, like it's a long period of time where you're getting to know people and what have you. But what was your favorite thing about it?
Barb's.
That guy. Well, and I feel proud because I'm pretty sure he said he lived in Black Diamond. So he's like local. He's like one of our Foothills peeps.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if we should be proud to claim him or not, but he was entertaining.
No, I thought the best part about it was, okay, so we were talking about online dating, and I think initially when I saw the photos of the guys, and I was like, oh, maybe I'll go on a date with that guy. Maybe I'll go on a date with that guy. It totally flipped as soon as we started like chatting with them. So I was like, I think that's the best part was it's like I got to know them. I like got to like see what they liked, what I liked. And then just hearing them talk, I was like, oh, actually, I think I'm going to go on a date with him.
Yeah. So moral of the story, you really can't judge a book by its cover.
No.
Like honestly, and that's, I think, why that's the pitfall of online dating 100%. Today is because it's a full judgment on whatever photos you choose to post, whether you get a swipe left or a swipe right. And I don't know about you, but guys are the worst picture posters online. I think someone needs to become, maybe this is what you could do in between gigs, Michaela, is you could become an online profile consultant and people could ask you, what pictures do I put online or not? Because it's bad. It's bad.
I'm gonna say this. Hopefully, this doesn't offend any of the guys if they end up watching this. But we're doing the posts beforehand on Instagram to kind of introduce them and give like a tidbit about them. Um, I was looking at their Instagrams to link them, and I'm like, oh, I was like, why did he send me this photo of himself? This photo on his social media is way better.
Yeah.
Does he look like that, or like does he, And
Yeah.
then Alyssa, I was like, let's just use this photo, and Alyssa was like, no, Michaela, they chose that photo of themselves. You can't just pick another one. So maybe you're right.
Yeah. Maybe there could be something there. It could be interesting. But yeah, it was overall. And you ended up with a guy
Harry.
named Harrison or
Yeah.
Harry.
Harry Harrison. Yeah.
And
I like Harry. I'm excited to go on my date with Harry. But I'm also excited to go on my date with Barb's.
Because there was no rule at the end of the day that you could only date one of the bachelors. So you're like, well, I've met 10 guys. I might as well see what's happening at the lake.
Yeah, and I was up front with Harrison. I said, so I'm gonna go on multiple dates. But Harrison's I like how confident Harrison is. He's very persistent. He has no problem with me going on other dates because he thinks, he's like, I know that I'm the one for you. So go on all your dates and then come back to me when you're ready. And I was like, okay, I will.
I love it. So good. So is she going to do more of them? Do you think?
Yeah, totally. We are. Yeah. So we did contact Matt to see if he wanted to be.
I was on team Matt. Like, I'm going to publicly declare right now, Matt was the one in my mind for you.
So Matt, his response was, well, how am I supposed to be the next bachelor when I'm still going to take you out?
Right.
So I was like,
see, because Matt was lovely. I don't know.
Yeah. So
not that I want to get in a fight with you on your choices on live, but you know how I feel.
It was so hard to keep up with everything because we were trying to get the comments working, and I was trying to listen in, and there was a bit of echo going on. So I had a hard time, fully interacting. Like, this is easy. It's just you and me. But when there was a bunch of them, I was like, oh my God, who said what? I was like slightly confused. Not that hindered my decision making, but it is a lot of pressure when you're like, oh my God, what do? I don't know. But come on, like, Harry was hilarious.
Yeah, he had some funnies for sure. I think the hard part is that in a situation like that, especially at the times when all 10 were on, or when there was multiple people on, you didn't know who was saying what, and it's hard to follow conversation. And I think it's hard for someone as awesome as Matt to really shine because he's a little bit more reserved, a little quieter. And so the loudies just take over the show, and sweet Matt just hung out, you know?
But I saw Matt. Matt was like, a little quieter, but he had some crazy stories and some one-liners too that I did catch. And I was like, okay, Matt. Yeah. And he was my top 3. So you got to give me some credit there.
Barb's made it into your top 3. I don't know how much credit you get. No, I'm just kidding. He would be a riot. I
think his energy, there was something about his energy. There was no way. And you guys didn't see it before, but Barb's was the only one on the call 10 minutes early.
Oh, points.
He was there. He showed up, and he had emailed me earlier in the day too, like the McWinter Games email. And he was like, so I've never Zoomed, like, do I need to download something? And he looked like a natural. He came on and
live from the ice fishing hut. Or whatever he was in.
Yeah. And just,
or was that his house? Something to find out.
I texted him actually.
Yeah.
I said, Barb's, what the hell were you in that you had to get up and stoke the fire like every 10 minutes? I was like, what was going on? But come on, there was something about his energy. I couldn't let him go. Yeah. I don't know if I'll let him be the bachelor either. Like, I need to go on my date with him first. And we'll see. Matt and Barb's cannot become the bachelor until I've had my date with them.
until you've taken your turn. Okay. Too funny. Overall, I think just an interesting COVID experience for sure. Like it was something to do. And I know, Kelly, if you're still watching with us, like we were having a riot. I had lots of other people that were messaging me through the time frame. So if anybody watched it and wants to give Michaela a comment, by all means, please do so. And if you didn't, I know Corey's asking if there's a link. It's up on YouTube still. Is it the same link that I had posted before?
Yeah, it's the same link. So unfortunately, we did have to split it into 3 separate videos. So if you want to watch it in sequence, you'll just have to check the timestamp on the Let Me Introduce Yourself YouTube page, and then you'll be able to watch them through, which is kind of nice. You'll be able to fast forward through some of Davis's stories.
Kelly just wants to go on the record that she picked Harry, that she was on.
Yeah, there was like overwhelmingly, I think it was Team Harry.
Yeah. No, Team Matt over here. Just saying.
Loves Matt. That's so funny.
That's all right. Although Harry did get some points in a freakishly weird the way, I'm sure, because phones or whatever record everything we're saying. But I was doing some social media work yesterday, and I was looking through some different posts of around Calgary for social profits. And I noticed that Big Brothers Big Sisters of Calgary and area had a post about Harry on their page talking about how this weekend, I don't think you'll want to go on a date with him this weekend coming up, because he's doing some sort of challenge where he's doing 1,000 pull-ups or something. Like his arms are going to be dead to help raise money. And he obviously used to be a mentor with Big Brothers Big Sisters. So that's some points right there.
Yeah, I think, and over like a lot of Harry's friends have messaged me since, and they're like, you did such a great pick. Harry has such a huge heart. So yeah. I think I made the right choice, honestly. Yeah.
Kathy says she was a fan of both Matt and Harry.
Mm-hmm.
And Kelly says that she'd like to party with Barbs. I think 100%. We all want to have a party with Barbs. We'll have to have like a community Barbs party after COVID is done. So
totally. Yeah.
Too hilarious. Well, we're glad you made it through. You were the guinea pig of, everybody was so excited to just kind of see what you'd go through and all that fun stuff. There were some weird things. Like, what was with the guy who ate a baby duck's beak? Like, that's so gross.
You know what? And I kind of liked Paul. So, but then I was like, oh my God, like I don't think I'll ever be able to get past that. Could you imagine? Like, say we went on a date and he went to like kiss me goodbye or something, and I'm like, oh, the beak. Like I'm just always gonna be thinking about the beak.
About the crunchy beak. Yeah, I don't know.
So
well, then I guess too, like I don't want to give all the spoilers for people who want to go check out the show, but on your date with Harry, maybe put his phone away or delete Instagram off of it just in case, because I'm not sure you want to be that kind of star yet.
My parents lost their minds at that story. They like my dad could not control himself, and my mom's very conservative, like very reserved, and she was howling, and I was like, oh my God. And I know his mom was watching that night too, and I was like,
yeah, I don't know how you accidentally go on Instagram Live. I'm going to call you out on this one, Harry, but yeah, just be careful. Lock the phones away when you're with this guy.
That was crazy.
Too much fun. Well, thank you for coming in to check in with us this morning. It's good to see you're still alive, and none of the Bachelors tried to kill you or anything. Yeah.
Yeah, I had to take a 5-hour nap yesterday. I'm not going to lie. I was emotionally drained after that experience, but it was so much fun. And yeah, I can't wait to do the next one, especially with the male. I think it'll be so great because everybody had so much fun. If people can just like get past, the preconceived notion of I'm going to go on a Zoom date with like 9 other girls, I feel like it might be a bit harder with girls, but I'm like, if they can get past it, they're going to have the best time. And
I think we automatically compare it to we compare it to what we know. What we know is the ridiculous television show, your favorite, The Bachelor and The Bachelorette, which they're on there to find their true love. So that's what's in your brain, but it's like, it's just a date.
100%. And when it's such low pressure like this, and it's like, come on, it's just easier to have a conversation and talk. And some of the guys were like, I literally did not expect to go on a Zoom call and just bullshit with like some fun people for a couple hours. Like because it's just such low pressure. Like there's no engagement at the end. But it is funny how Alyssa says you have to propose your date.
Propose a date, which
Yeah.
none of them really did. They didn't catch on to that.
No, they didn't. I know. But that's okay. Everybody, when you're on the spot, I know I froze a few times. Like I know that they froze.
Your mind goes blank, 100%.
Yeah, 100%. So,
Yeah.
but yeah, just a great way to date right now. Like going in, like I said, I wasn't entirely sure, and coming out 100% a night I will never forget. So much fun. So
Yeah.
I can't wait to do it again. And I can't wait to watch. Oh my God, I can't wait to be the one on the couch this time and crash with the wine, not having to say anything.
And the comments were so crazy, which were probably most of them were friends of the people on it. But yeah, it was all around fairly entertaining. So thanks for being our entertainment this weekend.
Of course, my pleasure. And I'm so glad to be here with my coffee chat family. Thanks you guys for watching and supporting your girl.
Yeah, absolutely. It'll be so good. But yeah, it was just all around that. There was points where I'm like, is this really happening? This is so funny.
I know. I really wish we had the YouTube comments working earlier, because like it was popping off in the comment section, and hilarious. Matt had his other laptop open on the side, replying to
people's comments.
Like,
yeah,
I was like, "Are you crazy? I couldn't even focus on two things, let alone
impressive." That's why Matt. That's why Matt is impressive. I'm just saying. Okay. He better not let me down when he goes on that date, or I'm gonna call him.
Yeah, no, great time.
All right. Well, thanks for hanging out with us this morning.
Of course. Okay.
So fun. Bye. And yeah, we were talking earlier. You don't have to hang up yet. I just wanted to make sure I thank you. It's a Monday, and it's a Monday of a new month. So it's a lot of like hashtag motivation Monday. What about you? Do you have any motivation today? What are you going to do?
I'm going to go on a long walk today. It's +6. It's supposed to be today. So I'm going to get outside. I'm going to do some journaling. And I'm probably going to do a workout. I mean, this is the first Monday that I've never had a job. Yeah. And my motivation's at an all-time high. So.
Yeah. Well, there you go. Well, hopefully we'll pass that way. If anybody else has some motivation Monday going on in their tank, make sure you post it in the comments, because sometimes we can feel motivated more so when we see other people are motivated with us. So yeah. Oh, Jim's joining us from the gym. Jim's in the gym. So
Jim.
There you go.
Gyms are opening again soon, but I don't know if I'll be going back.
Norway's in the house. Morning.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah, I don't know if I want to go back to the gym either.
I've been having such like good progress with my at-home workouts that I'm not entirely sure I need to spend that money anymore.
Yeah. You'll need it. Well, you won't need it for dates because you've got so many lined up.
Oh my God. I could definitely throw another joke in there, but we won't.
but we'll keep it PG on a Monday morning. All good. All right, everybody. Thank you for hanging out with us this morning on Virtual Coffee Club. We will be back at 9 a.m. Mountain Standard Time tomorrow. Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye, Mick.
Happy Monday.